going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Kahului Airport in Hawaii, where last time we've got baggage up and running, and this one bothers me. I'm going to tweak this one ever so slightly. I need to de-zone stuff. I need to rezone stuff. But I didn't like just everybody crowding into the little corner there, so... What did I do with the tile there? Seemed odd, but okay. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And always appreciate you guys swinging by and seeing what we're building today. Today, I think... Is it you that we were using? Yeah. Don't know why there's weird tile there. Sure. That'll work. Today, gonna kind of clean up some odds and ends. First of all, security. We're gonna hire some more security folks. In fact, let's just do a complete run real quick. We'll speed things up so maybe we can get some decent folks coming through, applying, and happiness is up to 75%. And okay, we'll grab you as well. There were employees having issues accessing the area here, so I'm gonna take that out as unsecured. Gonna slide over here. I know it's a door into a conveyor belt, but if it helps employees actually access their job site, that'll hopefully get things a little bit better. We have a bunch of administrators just hanging out in the bathroom. On that note, are we researching anything right now? We basically are just picking up odds and ends stuff. We're not using de-icing. I don't think they de-ice on the island of Maui. Multiple terminal operations we're not going to need. So I think that's going to be it. Guess we'll do security and supplier discount. No. Let's change things up. Let's do airline relations. Maybe it'll get us in their good graces, because right now, everybody... Oh, Mabel actually is happy. Fly Penguin is happy. But yeah, all the rest of the airlines are not. We still have people getting through security the hard way. And that, I assume, is because we don't have enough security guards. So maybe that'll fix things. Worst case scenario, we will add another couple of security checkpoints, but we'll see on that. Other odds and ends. I want to deal with this. Actually, hold on. Can I deal with this first? There we go. Okay. I'd really like to fix our taxiway issues, which I guess we can do now that we don't have a plane waiting there. Take that out. I don't know where all the rest of this is going. I really don't want to move the runway today. It's not that I don't have the money or can't, I just don't. There we go, so that'll take care of that. Worst case scenario, we can fix the service road later. We're going to take this to here. Run this all the way down. Nope, 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 nope. Stop, stop. This is going to be... Actually, no, I could probably do this... Because I believe I can set this to one way that way and set this for arrival. Oh, I don't want to set that right now, though. Set that for 2 ways. Because that's not actually built. But we'll have the top one for departure, the bottom one for arrival. I might have to go through and manually drop in where all the arrival is on each of these. Well, yeah, I can't even put it there. I would have to... I could do that and force them to go up and around. But we will let you guys build that. We've got this mess that we need to contend with. So we'll take out that. We'll take out those 2 taxi spots. Coming off the road. Road comes along right here. There's, again, kind of a median with some bus pickups. And that comes along to over here. Now, there are transfer spots from this road to this road and back again. But it's centered on here. And I'm waiting on this to go... Well, actually, I can't wait on that to go... Oh, dang, you guys are actually faster here. Hold on. Can I mark you for arrival? It's kind of afraid of that. Mark you as departure. 1 way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do 1 way after all of these, aren't I? Okay, that should fix that. We're gonna get a little backup up here, and that's fine, I guess. But, yeah, this whole thing will slide up 5 squares, and then we'll have kind of a larger area for planes to come in on. I still don't have a fire truck yet. It lives up here. We'll get to that. I want to deal with down here and the chaos that is all of this. First of all, we could start off doing that and that. I feel like this is too big. It's 14, so I want to shrink this down. In this building, there are 2 bathrooms. There is a baggage office, a lost and found office, and an ID office. And then in front of that is a little promenade area, and then you've got kind of security. Well, security. And the down escalators. So I want to tweak this. So we'll take this out, we'll take this out. In fact, I'm going to come all the way over like that. It's not a very large promenade, depending on where you're from, I suppose. So we'll do that, and we'll do that. No, I want to take out this row. Is that big enough for a bathroom? Oh yeah, that should be fine, right? So 2 bathrooms. There is the men's on the right, women's on the left. And then we've got the lost and found and the baggage office as well. I have yet to see a picture in this hallway. I don't know what the front of those look like. So we're going to kind of go on our own here. And see what kind of interesting stuff we can do here. I'm just going to do windows across the front. It's either going to be windows or it's just going to be open. And then you've got kind of a small baggage office down over here. We can get away with some information desks right there. Maybe an information desk there for the lost and found. There's kind of a wall back there, wall over there, and then a door to get back into where all the lost and found is. And then there's just kind of an ID office down over here somewhere. We'll put it this way. It probably faces out, doesn't it? So we'll do that, and I suppose something like that. We'll do some small chairs in here. A couple chairs in the lost and found, and the baggage claim office. We'll do that and put a door taking you back into the staff area. There we go. That way we don't have just passengers wandering around behind the scenes. They don't need to be back there. Give me that color. And we'll go ahead and color the benches. Bathrooms. Get these in real quick. And hand drag. Ooh. There we go. Okay. I don't know what the flooring looks like. I assume it's the same, I almost said hardwood, concrete, as the rest of the hallway is. These we could probably do a little bit of carpet. We'll just do kind of a standard gray carpet in the offices, I would assume. So in the smaller area, that's what, 12? Yeah, 12. Half of 12 is 6. So the center point is right here. We're gonna do flooring out here. And I know that seems like an odd choice, but I will get to why in just a minute. Is this 5, 6? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's what I had in my head. If we could take walls out, that would be great. Yeah, I think that works. I think my math is correct on that. I'm gonna take out these walls. Boop. And then from there are two walkways. That come out, I think, here. And it's basically mirrored on the other side. And we'll take out those walls. Take out all those walls. Okay. You need to be walkway. And walkway on the opposite side over here. This continues on down that direction. We will get to that direction in time. Okay, and then this whole area is... There's a little bit of a roof right here. And then this is open. Go to there. And then similarly on the other side, what is this? It's 10. So it goes something like that. And so there's kind of a little planter area on either side. And then we'll come through with some... doing the same kind of colored flooring. And that stretches all the way down, which is why we're doing terminal foundation, so I can color this a little bit, because the design that we've got kind of running through the terminal, this little guy, is out here as well on the main sidewalk. And so, where do I want that? I don't think I wanted that high. I think we will go here. At 5, that's 5. We still don't have a fire truck. No. It's further down. But I'm gonna run into that if I drop it any further. 1, 2... I think we'll do it here. I believe this is where we just had it. And then there's another set over on this side. Basically the same point. And there we go. There are lights. I know I don't normally do lights. We're gonna go... How big are the 4? So the lights themselves are... They're green, small overhanging lamps. There's not a whole lot to them. There's one there. Hold on. Do I want to do sidewalk? How ridiculous. I like that. However, I don't know how I feel about it once they get the... Because it's going to be different colors. It's going to be probably fairly obvious that there is a different color texture here. But it does kind of angle that way. And then we've got lights, which, again, not something I normally put in. Do one there, there. Where's the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we could do one there, and then there, and there. Sure. Can I paint those? I don't even know if I can. It's more tealish green. Something like that. I can paint it. Who knew? Probably you knew. There is a flagpole that lives right in the middle. Do we have... That's not going to work for a flagpole. Yeah, there's not really a flagpole anywhere, is there? Give me a piece of sidewalk. We're just gonna do... Oh, you're actually here. Okay, never mind. But then there's some palm trees on either side. And then there's some more over kind of through this area. It's not horrific. I don't know if I'm sold on it, but it's not as bad as what was in my head looking at the tile. I wish you could recolor those, or terminal foundation was I can't paint the car stops, right? No. Okay. Figured I'd check. This area here is also pickup drop-off area. I don't know quite why it juts up there. But I'm not going to do any more drop-off there, but I will... why can I never remember where those are? I will go ahead and just kind of asphalt that area. There's more car stops over here as we get closer to the taxi area. Now that's 4, so we're gonna do that. And here. So I'm going to do that and that. So there's just kind of a pass through down. It runs diagonal. Obviously can't really do much regarding diagonal, but Oh, you are all connected. Okay. So I'm also going to take this out. In the middle, we've got a sidewalk coming across. I said we have a sidewalk coming across. Right smack in the middle, and comes across again. We'll continue with some bus stops through here. And we'll throw some sidewalk in the middle. And then there's kind of, again, the median with the road that's adjacent to the parking area. So we can get another crosswalk right there. And then I kind of want to take this road out so we can get some parking going. And it is dark. Give me a bus stop right here. And I guess we could, recolor the rest of this. Why are we struggling with staffing our security? I don't... Oh, we're also short janitors, because we're short janitors. Don't know why we keep really losing all of our security, because they're up here. No. Security can go. You guys can all go as well. That's probably why. Are you still... Yeah, you are. Okay. Because that is a long walk. I don't know why they're not just going here. But okay. Now, this walkway is a covered walkway. Don't know why I didn't just do that and that. The walls kind of stick forward. There is a greenish... It's the same color as the street lights. There's a greenish fence that lines those areas. It's a lighter greenish. There's a couple benches out front for you to have a nice seat on. There are pillars for people to, not have the roof collapse on them. And we'll do that. And that. Oh, no, there's bathrooms right here. I was going to say don't worry about that, boys, but you're going to worry about that anyways. So here, and where's the midpoint here, I guess? And we'll do the same kind of thing over here. And here. Why does that not look even? Hold on. That's 10, right? Yeah. 5. 2.5. Be here. I don't know why I'm struggling with that. It just doesn't look balanced for whatever reason. There are less palm trees in this area than I'm showing. However, the grass area, it looks synthetic. It doesn't look like it is actual grass, which I find interesting, but maybe that's just me. Oh, there are benches there. I want these okay, hold on. I have an idea. Give me a sidewalk. Let me take these guys out. Then give me some sidewalk. Because that'll make more sense with that. It'll still look a little on the strange side. But then we could use these benches. And I really like these benches. And I would use them a lot more. However, they only work outside. Do one there and there. Hard to see with that tree there. There's not many, but there we go. We'll give people a nice place to sit, and let's put our lamps. It's a lamp. We're gonna stick with the poor ones. I know it's poor, but here's the midpoint. We'll do there and there. There, and then there's some on this side as well. And on this side. Oh, I don't want to paint the benches. The benches are just concrete. There's some on the angles, which obviously we can't do. I don't see a trash can anywhere outside, though. Go ahead and do a little quick touch-up job there and there. And I don't know what is here. So still trying to track down images on what's opposite this. But for right now, we'll just do a solid wall. Hey, look, security seems to be better now that we've got, you know, all of our security guards taking a break in a reasonable place. Planes seem to be going better. How much is a medium runway? Okay, it's not as much as I thought it was going to be. But what are we doing? There we go. That, I think, will be kind of the first thing we knock out in the next episode. Moving that up so we can get basically a departure lane going. But I like how the front of it is. Look at that. It's all illuminated at night here. I think it works pretty well. Real quick. Are there? Yes, there are. There are some other street lights, since we do have it at night. Give me the average. I'm gonna hate the average. Okay. Yeah, this will work. I'm gonna do that. And we'll do... I'm curious as to the brightness. Don't know how close to have these. So 1, 2, 3. I guess that is good. I don't apparently have a rhyme or reason to these. Sorry. Bump it over 1 square, please. I think that'll be plenty good. Yeah, I know you're tired. We're all a little tired today. There we go. Are there benches? No. There's benches at the bus stop. But in the middle here, there are some hedges. Well, actually, it looks like it's just grass area. But since this is a bus stop, can't really do anything with that. I'm just going to put some... Oh, we can do hedges there. So just going to run some hedges kind of through here. There is a... I don't want to say formal bus stop. But I only see like 2 of them. The rest of the buses drop off down over here. Well, if you get out of the bush, you can walk over here and head up. I should probably... No, those aren't crosswalked. You guys are going to have to walk over here. But things are kind of taking shape. Looks a lot better. I like the way the front is kind of turned out, and having lights make it a lot nicer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this episode here and hire some more janitors. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves an amazing day.